Good morning from Breckenridge, Colorado. This is our first league play, right?
Yeah.
All right, first league games of the season for the 12U Girls Mountaineers. Last weekend, we were in Aspen for a tournament, the Aspen Fall Face-Off. 4 games this weekend in Breckenridge for league play, regular league play. Summit, Steamboat, and Aspen all weekend. One of them we're playing twice. Can't remember who. All right, 14 minutes on the clock. Ari at centers here on the near side. Our side, Brooklyn and Maeve on D. Summit gaining the first zone. Brooklyn goes up the boards. Summit keeps that in. Centering attempt, puck goes back to the near boards towards Sierra. Sierra getting a poke from behind, losing that puck. Maeve in this neutral zone gets that into the zone, and Sierra unable to get it deep. Nice move getting around Lucy there from Summit. Summit gains the zone. Lucy clears that out. Summit will dump it for an offsides. Ayla, River, and Piper coming out with Avery and Bella on D. Off deep. River grabs it off the boards. Circle looks to get it on goal. Summit picks it up in the lane. Ayla forechecking, centering pass. Bella keeps that in at the blue line. River from the dot centers it. Summit's there. puts that back towards the blue line. Bella keeps it in. And that will be icing. Aria, Sierra, and Molly coming out on offense. Brooklyn and Caroline on D. Face off. Comes back to Aria. Aria looks to get it deep. Summit picks it up. Clears it out. Just offsides as Brooklyn dumps that back in. Off face-off, puck goes to the far board. Sierra chases. Summit controls it. Aria pressures though, strips out puck, gets it into the zone. Sierra trips on the blue line, but picks up and goes to the crease. Molly doing a nice job keeping that puck from moving out of the zone. Sierra's got it. Shot off of a glove, I think, goes over the side of the net. Puck goes to the far boards. Molly's going to it. Summit will skate that out. Ooh, Summit got it towards the slot, hit off of Brooklyn's skate and sat for a second, but the girls clear it to the far corner. Brooklyn lost the puck right at the crease, picks it back up, gets it up the boards towards Sierra. Sierra lost the puck. Oh, and we will go on a power play. I missed what the call was, but 90-second power play for the Mountaineers. Power play unit, we've got River, Piper, and Ayla. Maeve and Avery on D. Off face-off, puck goes back to Avery. Avery with a shot. Yeah, there we go. Avery with a shot from outside. Ayla picking up the rebound. Finding the back of the net. 8 seconds into the power play. Ayla got the goal. Avery with the assist. Don't forget the assist for Avery. All right, same line out there. Ayla picks it up off of a Summit stick. Ayla goes to the corner. Puck comes out to the dot, up to the point. Maeve dumps it back deep for Ayla. Summit picks it up behind the goal. Summit up the boards. Does not get it out. Avery dumps it in. Oh, that hits a couple bodies and leaves the zone. Avery dances with it, gets it back and forth over the line. River with the puck at the hash marks. Looks to center. Hits off a Summit player. Goes behind the goal. Summit up off the boards. Avery centers that. And that one just snuck over the blue line before Maeve dumped it. With the offsides whistle, we'll get a full line change. Brooklyn and Bella coming in on D. Aria, Sierra, and Lucy on offense. Aria taking the face-off. Off the face-off. Summit gets the puck, loses it to Brooklyn, who dumps it in. Sierra chasing to the corner. Nice forecheck from Sierra, stripping the puck from, I think that was, no, it wasn't Evelyn, but stripping the puck. Bella keeps that in. Summit intercepts. Bella keeps it in a second time. Summit will clear that out. Brooklyn taking the long way around the goal, going up the boards to Sierra. Past Sierra's stick. Summit regains the zone quickly. Bella puts right up ice to Lucy. Lucy loses it at the blue line. Sierra with the Aria with the puck. Aria with a shot, hits a Summit player. Aria with a nice stick check there. Lucy grabs it from the top of the circle, shoots it into a Summit player. Puck goes behind the goal. Summit goes off the boards and will just clear it out. Loses it in the neutral zone, and the girls back checking to keep Summit from gaining the zone. Brooklyn with the puck coming up the near boards. Brooklyn with speed. Brooklyn loses it at the blue line. We've got a line change though. Piper comes off, and that will be offsides. 8:27 left in the first. Score 1-0. River taking the face-off. Molly on the far side. Piper on the near side. Puck deep, but loses it to the corner. Summit coming up ice.
Back to back.
Ooh. Shot from way outside. Just a dump attempt from River. Puts it right on goal, and goalie will freeze that one. We're going to face off at the offensive zone. Caroline and Avery on D. Aria taking the face off. Lucy on the far side. Sierra on the near side. Off face off. Summit puts it up the boards. Aria looks to center, hits a Summit skate. Summit skates it through. Nice back check from Sierra. Summit regains the puck though, looks to center. Avery will get that behind the goal. Take it around the far side. Skates right through some Summit traffic. Still moving up ice. She's got Sierra with her. Sierra goes to the crease. Avery looks to center. Aria gets it deep to the corner. Evelyn, one of our players that we play with on Mountain Select, picks it up from Summit. Gets it up the boards. We are unable to keep it in, but Aria will regain it in the neutral zone. Puck going around the boards. 6:26 left in the first. Puck goes to the corner. Sierra grabs it behind the goal. Sierra looking for a wraparound. Goalie deflects that behind the net. Puck up the boards to Piper. Coming off the bench. Piper and Brooklyn together keep that in at the blue line. Finishing up the line change here. River coming on for Sierra. Piper and Ayla out there as well. Nice. River skating right through that puck as it was sitting at Summit's feet. Nice poke from Caroline, or from Maeve, sorry. Puck from the hash marks. Shot deflected wide from River. Off the near boards. Brooklyn fans on it, but regains it. Gets a second shot. Oh! Deflected, goes right in front of River, who was swinging at it. Missed the one-timer. Maeve unable to keep that in at the blue line, but the girls Girls fighting for it at the red line. Yeah, probably. It's from the top of the circle to Brooklyn. River centers it. Summit clears that out. Piper will be the first to it. Lucy off the bench, skating hard for that puck. Summit will dump that, and that will be icing. Aria taking the face off. Molly on the near side. Lucy, Bella, and Avery on D. Off face-off, puck comes over to Molly, goes through Molly's stick. Bella is skating for it. Bella gets to right above the circle, fighting off a couple Summit players on the boards. Lucy picks it up and backhands it towards the goal. Summit slowing things down a little bit. That up, Avery takes that in offsides. Front line change. River coming on with Piper and Ayla. Piper picks up the puck off the face-off. Skates it around the near side. Gains the zone. Gets to the hash marks. Shoots. Puck sits. Deflected. Second attempt from River. River coming around the back. Gets it up towards the top of the crease. Summit picks it up. Bella stands up at the blue line and keeps it in. Ayla picks it up. Gets it towards the goal. Puck goes behind, spinning puck. Ayla tries to get it around to the front of the net. Summit with it behind the goal, looking to skate it out. River will go to the box for a hooking penalty. 3:25 left in the first. We will be on a penalty kill. Sierra, Aria, Avery, and Brooklyn on our PK unit.
What was the penalty for?
Penalty was on River for hooking. Okay, off face-off, Summit wins it, gets it to the point. Shot from outside. Avery puts a skate in front of that. Aria picks up the puck in the zone, gets it up ice. Summit and Sierra chasing hard. That is waved off. Avery keeps that into the blue line, shoots from the point. Summit stands in front of it, picks it up, and skates it through the neutral zone. Nice angle from Brooklyn, pushing Summit to the outside. Sierra with the puck at the hash mark, skating it up and out. Sierra unable to get through the zone there. Lucy takes the face-off. Summit wins it. Summit gains the zone, but loses the puck in the zone to Brooklyn. Brooklyn goes up the boards to Lucy. Lucy passes it up to Ayla. Ayla unable to gain the zone. 15 seconds left on the penalty. Summit skating in. Brooklyn doing a great job pushing Summit out to the outside there. Puck goes to the corner. 4 seconds left on the penalty. Penalty is over. Morgan brushes one behind the goal. Brooklyn coming around the back of the net. Penalty's over. River back on the ice. Puck comes up the boards towards Lucy. Lucy goes cross ice. .126 left in the period.
Avery, get over! Behind you!
Aria with the puck in the neutral zone, skates it in. She's got River and Sierra going with her. River with a shot. Ooh, doesn't get much on it. Sits at the top of the crease. The girl's digging. Summit freezes it. Piper coming in for River. Piper, Aria, and Sierra out there. Aria takes face off, gets it right over to Sierra. Sierra tries to backhand, but Summit skates through her stick. Shot from Aria goes wide. Piper picks it up, dumps it back around to the far side. Aria in the corner with the Summit player, picks it up, centers it. Goes right through the crease. Summit dumps that deep. That will be icing. .37 left in the first. Lucy, River, and Ayla coming on with Brooklyn and Bella. River takes the face off. Puck goes right to the goal. Oh, and frozen. Lucy looks to shoot from the hash marks, hits some bodies, goes behind the goal. Summit goes up the boards. Bella keeps that in. Loses it in the neutral zone. 18 seconds left. Summit skating. No call there as River kind of hooks the Summit player. Brooklyn skating it up with some speed. Brooklyn gains the zone. Lost the puck as she crossed the blue line. And that'll bring us to the end of the period. All right, starting out the second period, Lucy on the near side. Aria taking the face off, Sierra on the far side. Brooklyn and Maeve on D, Morgan in goal. Off the face off. Summit gains the first possession. Summit gains the zone. Brooklyn pushes that out real quick. Sierra standing up in front of that shot, or that pass attempt from Evelyn. Deflects that one into the zone. Sierra picks it up on the near side, skates it around, gets it. Ooh, right on. Yeah, there we go. Sierra with the first shot goes across the crease. Goalie was sliding, and Aria finds the back of the net. Sierra with the goal, Aria with the rebound. Or Aria with the goal, Sierra with the assist off the rebound.
Second time was the assist. The goal and
Goal, then the assist, yeah. All right. 40 seconds into the period. Score 2-0. Vail. Off the face-off, Ayla picks it up. Puck goes across the red line. Summit picks it up and skates it in. Summit pushed to the outside. Shot goes wide of the net. River picks up the puck in our zone, skates it out through the neutral zone. River slowed down to move past the Summit player, and Piper blew by her. That'll be offsides. Sierra taking the face off, Lucy on the near side, Molly on the far side. Caroline keeps that in at the blue line. Lucy picks it up, dances around some players, gets a shot. Oh, just wide. Sierra was over there getting tied up by, may have been one of her select teammates. Kind of looks like Skylar. Summit picks it up, skates it through the neutral zone. Summit gains the zone. Caroline pushes out to the outside. Brooklyn on the crease. Puck comes up the boards. Summit tries to push it through Sierra. Lucy unable to clear the zone there. Bouncing shot. Morgan with a save. River takes the face off, wins it and goes over to Ayla. Puck comes back across the crease to Maeve. Avery puts it up ice to Piper. Piper skates it out of the zone. Piper self-pass off the boards, gets it into the zone. That is waved off as Avery may have tipped it, or it went right through her stick. Maeve hustles back, though, and picks up the puck as Summit was skating for it behind the net. Here comes Ayla. Ayla up ice. Ayla gets it on goal. Goes just wide. River chases behind the net and pressures. Nice forecheck from River. That one squirts through the zone. Summit had a cherry picker, but Ayla hustles back. Ayla goes up the boards to Aria coming off the bench. Maeve tried to clear that one. Summit picked it up and dumped it to the far corner. Summit with the puck behind the goal. Aria pressuring well, pushes that puck wide. Here comes Aria with speed. Loses the puck but regains it, gets it up ice, and Summit will pick it up in the neutral zone. Aria picks it up at the red line. Dumps it in. We got a line change here. Bella coming off the bench. Oh, a little collision coming off the bench there. But we stand it up at the red line. Nice pass from Avery up to Sierra. Sierra getting pushed out at the far dot. Nice poke from Aria there. Bella gets it into the zone. Sierra goes for the backhand. Sierra gets tripped up. Puck comes to the near boards. Summit tries to clear. Lucy dumps it. Sierra picks it up at the... Oh, Aria with a quick shot, picking it up off Sierra's stick. Goes wide. Summit skating it out. Summit with some numbers, 3-on-2. Brooklyn skating backwards. Brooklyn pushes the player out. Summit gets it up to the crease. Here we go. Ayla coming through the neutral zone as the puck left the zone there. Offside, Summit. .8:58 left in the second. Piper takes the face off. Puck goes towards the center dot. Piper looks to skate through it. Ayla picks it up, passes it to herself off the boards, gains the zone. Ayla gets to the far circle, gets a shot just wide of the net. Puck comes through the high slot to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets it deep. Piper unable to connect. Evelyn from Summit skates it in. Brooklyn pushes her out. Shot. Morgan with the first save. Puck goes back into play. Brooklyn comes in to push it out to the far corner, or near corner. And that is offside, Summit. Nice save there from Morgan. Morgan not seeing a lot of action yet today. Shots on goal are 6-1. I know Morgan's seen one or two more than that, but defense has done a great job keeping the pressure away from Morgan. Avery with the puck. Gets it up to Aria. Aria's got Lucy and Sierra going with her through the neutral zone. Aria beats a player, turns it, and loses it. Avery on the near boards dumps it in, and that's offsides. Deep offsides. They'll get a face-off on the defensive side of the neutral zone. Oh no, they're taking it all the way back.
Is that right? Left sides? Taking one down there?
All right, off face-off. Lucy pokes the puck free from the feet of Summit. Gets it up towards the blue line. Sierra picks it up at the blue line. Sierra with the puck at the high slot. Sierra gets it to the hash marks, goes to pick it up. Summit clears that out. Summit's got 2-on-1 building. Summit with a shot, Morgan with a save. Maeve goes behind the net to pick up the puck, puts it up ice. Summit will pick it up at the dot, dances it around, loses it to the corner. Sierra picks up the puck at the far dot, clears the zone with it. Lucy with a shot from far outside. That will get frozen, and we'll get a line change. Off face-off, Summit picks it up, goes up the boards. Caroline keeps that in at the blue line, dumps it deep. Caroline off the near boards. Summit goes right through the high slot. Piper picks it up, gets a shot wide of the goal. Piper on the near boards. River on the near boards. Gets that deep to Ayla. Summit comes up with it though. It skates it out. Centering attempt from Summit. Brooklyn picks that up, clears the zone. River at the center dot gains the zone, getting pressured from Summit, goes outside. Puck dribbles to the high slot. Piper backhands it to Ayla. Ayla can't quite dance it around. River looking for some fresh legs. Sierra coming off the bench. Brooklyn picks up that centering attempt here. Skates it through the neutral zone. She's got Sierra going with her. Shot from outside, deflected wide. Sierra goes to the corner to pick it up. Sierra with a tough angle shot off the side of the goal. Evelyn picks it up from Summit and skates it up. Sierra back checking. Evelyn loses it in the neutral zone. Aria picks it up and skates it in. Aria streaking to the center or the far dot, gets a shot, hits the Summit skate and goes wide. Lucy backhands it towards the goal. Lucy back to front, forehand, shot. Oh, off the near post. Summit clears that one out. That is no icing. Avery will get to it and go up the boards to Lucy. Sierra picks it up off Lucy's stick.
Go, go, go!
Summit able to clear that out. That is waved off. No icing. Avery skating back. Avery smacks that one up the boards towards Sierra and River. Bella right at the high slot. Gets a stick on that centering attempt. Summit picks it up.
Nice.
River reaches in to clear that off the top of the crease. Keeping that away from Morgan. Bella puts that off the far boards. Ayla misses the pickup attempt. Summit keeps it in at the blue line. Bella unable to clear the zone. Summit dumps it to the corner.
Avery. Go, go, Piper, go!
River will ice that puck. 4:52 left in the second. Notes. It's called notes. Notes. Ari takes face off. Goes to recover the face-off in the corner. Summit picks it up. Taylor with a shot over the top of the goal. Puck goes to the corner. Sierra picks it up. Goes up the boards to Aria. Brooklyn. Brooklyn pushing that up. That slowed down as Brooklyn crossed the blue line for an offsides. Off face-off, Summit gains the puck. Molly, though, stands up and pokes that puck back into the zone. Summit grabs it again, comes out with it. Brooklyn back-checking well. Goes to the corner with Summit. Summit centers it, goes off of Morgan's pads right to the high slot. But the girls clog up that crease nicely and regain the puck. Aria pushes that around to Summit player. Aria centers to Sierra. Sierra with a clear breakaway and a shot. What a play. What a beautiful play between Aria and Sierra. Aria gaining the zone, passing it right past the Summit player. Beautiful play, score 3-0. Vail.
Yeah, girls!
All right, off face-off. Puck goes over towards Piper. Piper back to the center. River picks it up and skates it in. River gets a shot wide of the goal. Off the end boards, Summit picks it up. Summit goes up the boards. Avery and River pressuring through the neutral zone, pushing Summit out to the outside. Piper swooping in and deflecting that puck out. River going hard off the boards. That will not leave the zone. Summit cycling the puck across the zone. Oh, puck came out and Ayla didn't see it. Could have been a breakaway opportunity. River chasing hard though. River centers. Oh, Summit stands in front of it. Puck comes to the crease. Piper gets pushed to the ground. Summit coming the other way. Caroline back checking. Caroline strips that puck right from Summit. That is an offsides. Not egregious enough. Yeah, I've seen him move it to the center dot, but I've never seen him move it all the way to the... Summit wins that face-off, skates it out of the zone. Aria back checking. Brooklyn picks it up off the boards. Puck flips over Summit. Summit picks it up. Lucy with a breakaway. Lucy skating. Lucy one-on-one with the goalie. Lucy with a shot. Oh, man! Lucy finding the inside of the post, going post and in. Off face-off, puck goes deep into Summit's zone. Summit clears it out, and that is waved off. No icing. Brooklyn first to it. Brooklyn skating it around, going up the boards towards Aria. Summit picks it up off the boards. Puck squirts out. Lucy picks it up again. Lucy with another breakaway. Lucy with another shot. Oh, that is saved by Summit. 1:39 left in the second. Nice hustle by Lucy. River takes face-off, puck goes back to Piper. Piper backhands it towards the goal. Deflected wide by a skate. Brooklyn tries to center it from the far hash marks. Summit picks it up and skates it up and out. Girls back checking nicely. Beautiful drop pass from Summit there. Unable to get past Avery, though. Avery, great job standing that play up. Ayla coming out with it. Ayla skating it in through the neutral zone, losing it as she about gained the zone, but fights through. That is offsides. They don't want to wear off one dot and like take too many face-offs, so they're moving it around. Summit wins that face-off, pushes it through traffic to gain the zone. Avery pressuring on the far boards. Summit comes up with it and centers it. Goes through the crease to the near dot. The girls pressure. Sierra picks it up, backhands it up the boards to Lucy, who skates it out. Lucy unable to get it deep into the zone. Just a bit offsides. Wow, for as far as offsides as that was, they're We'll read up on the rules after the game here to try to provide you a little color on what they're doing with these offsides calls on the face-offs. But off the face-off, Arya picks it up. Arya skates it in. Gets pressured by Taylor from Summit. Ten seconds left in the period. Summit skates it in. Summit had everyone beat, but lost the puck at the blue line. 1 second left. And that brings us to the end of the second. So what does Google say about the placement of the puck after an offsides call?
Face-off spot closest to where the interaction occurred. So yeah, like that, those are offside zones. Outside there, it's right there. Outside there, it's right there.
Not in your zone. That's an icing, not an offsides, yeah.
Let's go, Vail! Dark.
All right, starting off the third period. Piper on the near side, River taking the face off, Ayla on the far side, Brooklyn and Maeve on D. Morgan in goal.
Let's go, Vail!
River takes face off. Puck goes over towards Summit. Summit can't control it. Ayla skates it in. Ayla from the dot shoots. Puck sits. Oh, Summit clears it off the crease. Maeve picks it up at the top of the blue line at the point. Dumps it in. Summit clears the zone. Piper will be the first to it. Piper swinging at it. Doesn't connect, and Summit gains the zone again. Puck was rolling there. River comes up with it. River skating through the neutral zone. River gets to the high slot, shoots it wide. Puck comes off the end boards, and River regains it. River goes off the near wall. Brooklyn from the top of the circle gets a shot towards the goal, deflected wide. Going off the far boards. Maeve keeps that in at the blue line. Summit picks it up and exits the zone pretty quick. Ayla picks it up in the neutral zone, though, and skates it back in. Ayla looks to center, gets it stopped off of a Summit skate. Brooklyn from the top of the box. River centers. Puck sits. Piper digging for it. Puck was way loose. Ref on the far side blew that whistle, called it dead. Off the face-off, puck comes over towards Molly. Molly at the hash mark. Goes behind the goal, over to the far side towards Sierra. Sierra picks it up. Unable to control the puck. I think that might be Kyla from Mountain Select, who skates it into our zone. Summit dumps it deep. Summit in the corner, centers. Summit centered. It went off of Bella's skate to Morgan, and I think Morgan got it caught under her skate. We'll go look at the replay of that one later. That's just puck luck there. So 12:08 in the third, and the score is 4-1 off of a broken play there. Off face-off, puck comes to Caroline. Caroline goes up the boards. Summit will pick it up. Brooklyn at the red line gains it. Brooklyn dumps it in. Ayla, no, puck comes out. Ayla was fighting there with River, trying to keep the puck going deeper. Summit circling around. That's Evelyn from Mountain Select. Getting stood up by Piper. Puck comes up to the blue line. And that is, stayed right on the blue line, I guess, at least from the ref's point of view. So that is not offsides. Shot from Brooklyn, deflected. Piper backhands it back towards the goal. Summit picks it up. That's Kyla. I saw that face. Brooklyn stood her up, dumps that in.
Let's go, Vail! Hustle!
Summit trying to clear that. Avery, unable to keep that in at the blue line. Summit gets that deep. Caroline and Aria back checking. No icing. Caroline goes off the boards to the near side to Lucy. Lucy looking for a little space, slows it down behind the goal, goes up the far boards towards Sierra. Sierra taking it in. Aria over on the far side. Sierra with a shot, goes wide, deflected wide from one of the Summit players. Sierra's got it behind the goal, loses it to Kyla. Summit picks it up and looks to skate it out. Nice poke from Aria. Gets that back deep to Lucy. Lucy shoots, goes wide. Sierra with the puck in the far corner, looking to dance around a Summit player. Sierra got her skate swept out from underneath her. No call there. Summit comes up with it. Summit coming through the neutral zone. Avery swinging at that. Centering attempt from Summit. Avery pushes that one out to the outside. Lucy skating it around the far side, looking for some space. Lucy finds some open ice. She's got Sierra and Aria going with her. Lucy dropped her mouth guard again. Lucy gets it deep. Sierra's going to the crease. Shot wide from Aria. Avery keeps that in, gets it up ice to the hash marks to Aria. Aria looks to center. Puck goes to the near corner. Sierra didn't see it, and Summit will come up with it. Nice stick from Avery, keeping that one from developing. Avery with a beautiful little move, skates it through Summit. And that is a penalty, not sure on who. Looks like it's on Summit. Summit will touch up, and we will get a power play. On the power play, we've got Piper, River, and Ayla, Bella, and Brooklyn. Off the face-off, Summit wins it. Summit tries to put it up ice. Bella dumps it in. Summit grabs it in the lane and clears the zone. Girls back checking. Summit has one player coming into the zone. First and second attempt there. The second shot went wide. We got lucky on that one. River skates through the puck at the blue line, gets it out of the zone. River getting boarded That'll be, we're going to go 2 up. Delayed penalty here. Ayla looks to center. Summit will touch up. So for 48 seconds, we will have a 5-on-3. With 2 Summit players in the box. All right, so Lucy taking the face off, Sierra on the near side. Off face off, puck comes to the point to Bella. Bella looks to go to the corner. Molly is over there. Puck goes past Molly, and Summit skating it up and out. Brooklyn and Bella back checking. Brooklyn angles that out. Sierra picks up the puck in the lane. Sierra skating back. Push it, Sierra. Let's go. Back checking hard from Summit. Sierra loses the puck at the hash marks. Gotta fight for it, Sierra. Summit skating it out. Summit dumps it deep from the red line. Brooklyn picks it up and skates it around. 7 seconds left in the first penalty. So it'll be 5-on-4 here shortly. Brooklyn skates it in. Loses it in the corner. We were getting a line change, so Summit comes up with it and exits the zone. Sierra regains the zone. Sierra goes to the corner. She's got Aria at the crease. Centering attempt. Sierra with the... Sierra fighting through Evelyn there in the corner. Aria comes up with it. Aria behind the goal. Summit goes off the far boards. Summit clears it. Piper circling around. And that is the end of the penalty. So Summit able to kill a 5-on-3 penalty. Avery shooting from the point. Summit picks it up in the lane, clears it back out. Avery picks it up again, shoots, hits the side of the net. Ayla fighting behind the goal for the puck. Getting her stick stuck at a Summit foot. Centers it. Puck sits. The goals are pushing. And the puck stuck between the pads and the post. River takes face off. Avery from the point. Shoots. Hits some Summit legs. Goes to the far corner. River centers it. Summit picks it up and clears it. Avery from the blue line. Shoots wide. Evelyn from Summit picks it up and coming up with some speed through the neutral zone. Maeve slows her down. River comes in to support. That will get dumped deep. And Avery will pick it up. Avery goes up the boards to Ayla. Ayla, the angle was off there and Ayla missed the puck. Summit grabs it in the neutral zone. River grabs the puck off the blue line as Summit tries to enter, and River skates in, gets stood up on the far side by Summit. Brooklyn goes off the near boards up to Sierra. Sierra getting stood up on the near boards. Puck goes back deep. Ooh, Caroline going the wrong way around the goal. Shot from outside from Summit. Fly to the net. Ooh. No call there. Sierra's tripped up on the boards. Puck through the neutral zone. Brooklyn picks it up in our zone and goes up the boards. Little ping pong back and forth here in the neutral zone. Puck goes through. Everybody is tipped, so no icing. Puck going behind the goal. Summit comes up with it, skates it out. Sierra with a nice poke there, unable to keep the puck though. There we go. Puck goes deep in the zone. Lucy's going to retrieve it. Sierra at the crease. Puck comes right to the top of the crease. Sierra! Sierra with the goal. Lucy with the assist. Sierra with the goal. For the assist?
Yeah.
Who assisted? Lucy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 3:30 left in the game. Shot from outside from Avery. Goes wide. Summit pushes that one up and through. Summit gains the zone. Summit with a 2-on-1. Summit with a shot. Morgan sliding out, pushing that one wide of the goal. Bella picks it up on the near side. Puts it up ice to River. River through the neutral zone. River goes towards the near wall, trying to gain some space. Brooklyn from the point. Gets it deep to Ayla. Ayla controls the puck. Backhands it towards the goal. River fighting for it at the crease. Brooklyn from outside. That'll go way wide to the far corner. Summit picking it up, skating it out, but getting pressured by Ayla on the back check. Brooklyn off the near wall. Summit fanning on it. Puck leaving the zone. .2:13 left. Sierra forechecking well, picking up the puck, reversing. Sierra picking it up again, backhand. Oh, can't get it to the top of the crease. Aria picks it up, tries the center, goes through a couple Summit bodies. Nice check by Aria. Sierra centers it over to Aria. Puck bounces back to Sierra. Sierra behind the goal, picks it up. Sierra getting stood up by a Summit player. Summit moving the puck up ice. Avery keeps that in. No whistle there. Ref swallowing their whistle with 1:32 left in the game. Summit dancing around some players. Shot hits Piper's skate, goes wide. Summit looks to center. Piper gets in front of that one as well. Brooklyn coming up with it. Brooklyn skating it up ice. Brooklyn's got a back checker coming hard. Sierra going to the crease. Shot. Sierra. Oh, Sierra with... No goal. Brooklyn with the shot. Sierra digging for the rebound. The girls doing a great job moving the puck to the goal. Letting the girls dig for those rebounds. Molly on the near side, Lucy taking the face off. Summit picks up the puck with 1 minute left in the period. Caroline gets that in. Molly bumps into Aria. Lucy in the neutral zone, circles around. Gets it up ice. Right angle, no icing. 20 seconds left. Lucy dumps it into the zone. Lucy's mouth guard on the ice again.
Leo, will you open the door for them?
No?